Welcome to Myst 3, Exile, where I am a complete idiot. So, I recorded a little something. Last time I got the barrel down there, in the massive hole that is here for who knows why. It's probably just to give the boulders, the barrel a second meaning, a second use. And give the puzzle an extension. But last time, I recorded a little something where I recorded an intro where I thought I had gotten this puzzle right, and I was sadly mistaken. So let's try this again. First goes up here. Second goes down here. Not down here, but over here. 3 goes directly south. And 4 goes directly west. Thank you! Now I don't look like a complete derp. Welcome to my favorite age. Amateria. That may sound like Amateria, which is like not materia. Whatever. It's my favorite age, alright? Look at that. Just look at that. Look close. Look at this. Alright, I'm not going to touch it yet. I'm going to wait until it's settled on a location. Look at that. It's pure beautiful. Let's look at it again. I forgot I did this. Swooping. Beautiful pagodas. It very much makes it look like a, I believe in Japan they're called torii, which are the archways, the red archways, signifying shrines. Now, you can mess around with this all you want, but you're not going to know it. Unless you've played the game before, in which case, whatever. There are lines on these rocks. That'll be important later. I think I'm going to devote an entire video to one puzzle each. And in this case, we start off with... Well, for now, just looking around. I love the sereneness of this place. Amateria, the age of balance. Hexagons everywhere. Now, when I was a kid, this place was like, oh my gosh, I could freaking live here. This place is amazing. It looks like an elevator. Pull the lever! And here we see Libra's lever. Or, is that it? I think it is Libra's lever. My point being that we have to fix this thing. It's busted. I'm pretty sure this was just to give us a better look at Libra's lever. Oh yeah, here's the fail point. There's a wooden ball over there. Can we go this way? Ah! Ah, I see. It's part of the whole. It's a single page. My attempts to produce a carnivorous hybrid have had limited success. I thought I was making greater progress, but the life that grows in the forest isn't like the plants on Orion. It's much more tenacious, less susceptible to grafts. Perhaps if I try mixing in species from the swamp. Huh. Anyway, I might go back. Once I have all 3 ages complete, and I'm ready to head on to the 4th, I might go back and see if there's anything I missed. Like look up a walkthrough or something. I'm not gonna look up a walkthrough for anything until afterward. Here we have Libra's lever. Aha! Whoa! I believe I should... Oh! How about this? I believe that's a glass orb. Oh! Hits too hard. Yeah, that's not a great place. How about this one? That's not a great place either. In fact, I'm pretty sure none of these are. So I might as well try this one. You know what? I'm gonna just leave it in the middle. Because I already know that the other one's not gonna work. So, we need it to equal 1... We need it to weigh up against one... What's that called? 1 wooden orb. Remember what I said about 16 wooden orbs being 1 iron orb. Well, here we have a large wooden orb, half orb. Can I move around the other side? By the looks of it, no. So I can't determine what it is I just placed. I'm gonna place 2 glass. That looks like wood. That also looks like wood. So, let's see. A lever amplifies. Wait, we need... I think we need the lever to be on the far right. Which would mean that this has to be... Or is it? Or does it? Amplify the force by 0.5 and then 1 and then 1.5 probably, so... What would add up to 1.5? No, it's probably... 1 to 1 ratio, 1 to 2 ratio, like 1 to 4. So I'd need the equivalent of... Oh, heavens. A quarter of an iron orb would be 1... This is already half of a wooden orb. So that won't do. Let's see. This is like a third of a... a third of a wood orb. So that's... Ah, fart. Oh, I'm thinking this far... I'm thinking far too hard for this. As much as I can, I'm going to try and avoid walkthroughs. That is gross green water. I know it's supposed to just look good and keep me from walking over there. But like hell am I going over there with water this green. Looks gross. I'm gonna try that. I'm not a Libra, I'll have you know. I'll see what this does. Large pagoda in the middle floats up and releases a ball. Oh, that's not good. Twing. Now the question is, did I just guess and get this right? Or am I stupid? And I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, butts. So I got it right, it's just slightly too heavy. So something tells me I'll just go over and, like, take out one of the glass ones. A lot of this game can be guess and check. Thanks for closing behind me. Weird. A lot of this can be guess and check. Trial and error, but the trial and error takes so long. I can say all that stuff about one iron orb weighs just as much as 16 wooden orbs, but then this happens and I'm like, well, what am I doing? I'm confused. It's still too much. Maybe I'll take off a wood piece. No, wait, I think I'm overthinking this. I think it's just one glass piece. On the entire thing, that is. I don't know. I think I was supposed to knock. Or I could have knocked. I might be just dumb. Yep, there's the thing closing behind me. And you may be thinking to yourself, if this guy's this bad at one puzzle, this entire thing is going to take ages. And you might be right. What the hell? How about this? I know there is this one guy who did this entire game and did it beautifully. Did videos of this game. Oh no, that's not even close. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try one thing, and then I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna try one more thing, and then I'm gonna pause and experiment with it. I feel like Fraps doesn't know what to do with this game, because I look down at the frame rate and it's like going nuts. It's perfectly smooth during the alright. I'm gonna try this iron. And that's it. It's like perfectly smooth when I'm just looking around. And then as soon as this screen transition, down to 24. And then whenever a cutscene's happening, it tries to show me two numbers at once. And all I know is one of them is like a 20 and the other one's like a 15. Alright. One more test of two directions. I don't think it's going to be the middle one. It's certainly not that one, that's for sure. Now, if this game reminds you of anything, it might remind you of a game called Obsidian, but far more calmed down than that. Obsidian was like crazy. Fart. And let me guess, it isn't the middle one. Libra's lever. Why? You're the first puzzle, for Pete's sake. The first puzzle I tried, that is. Oh, that's not even close. Yeah, one side is far heavier than the other. I'm thinking I have to try and match the weight of the ball up there. Oh man, I could get all the way to, like, freaking up there. Yeah, it's all made of wood. Alright. I am so very stumped. Alright, so I can't knock. I get it. I will see you back here. Is it just these two? It shouldn't be just these two. I said I'm gonna see you back here, but really, I just kind of want to keep trying things. I probably got it right at some point, but I didn't switch the levers. So I didn't switch the sides of the thing. Oh. The thing is, not even close. All those, why did I move it to the left? It's certainly not going to be the left. Obsidian had this sort of pre-rendered look about it. And it had a similar creativity to it. But I tell you what. Does that mean it's too heavy? A wooden ball. So I have an iron piece, 2 iron pieces, 2 wood pieces, and 2 crystal pieces. Alright then. Oh, and it's hung on this giant piece of freaking metal? Great. I'll just pile all the heaviest stuff on there. That's a piece of wood. Alright, you know what? How about both glass and iron and a piece of wood? And I tell you what, I'm going to be very sad. I am going to be very sad because this isn't going to work. I just know it. Oh, and by the way, in case you were curious, we are kind of floating off the ground right now. Subtle water effects. Gotta love them. I feel like on the right is the right. This is configured as it should be, but the ball is just wrong. But I don't know how. If I remove everything, the ball is too light. If I add even one thing, the ball is too heavy. Well, I'm gonna try adding. Okay, I'm gonna try not being stupid anymore, and add one wood. One wood. Far too light. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I think I just add one glass. Didn't I add one glass earlier? Could have sworn I did. Okay, scroll wheel does nothing. I didn't think to try anything with the scroll wheel before, but just so you know, scroll wheel does nothing. And while I'm thinking about it, up the transition speed by that much. Wait. There, now I feel like I'm getting places a bit faster. Which, for this game, isn't that bad. Yes, thank you. One glass. Is too heavy? Okay. Okay. I think I see what's happening here. It's not the right. That's the solution. But I'm going to still try 2 wood. I'm gonna mess around with this. I have it. All right. So you want to keep the lever over. You want to keep the wheel over on the left side. But an iron by itself is too light. An iron and a glass is too heavy. An iron and 1 wood is too light. An iron and 2 wood, just right. The reason I stay in free look mode, Alright, I have 2 wood on there already. Of course, it doesn't do it in recording, but sometimes when you look in a direction while you're holding something, while you're like pushing over against the side of the screen, it won't. Yeah, like that. It sort of stuttered a little, and it didn't want to fully move me. It's an interesting floor. The way that the 2 lines of stuff came together. Wood, I suppose. However, with 1 iron and 2 wood, everything is perfect. Pagoda comes up. Wooden ball goes over. Perfect. And now that it's set, we see that 1 bridge comes up, but then goes down again. And we get a code. Excuse me a moment while I write this down. Pen, don't fail me now. Libra's lever. One up top. One in the middle. With 2 on either side. And then 2 diagonal from that. And then 1 underneath. Wheel on the left side. One iron. 2 wood. There you go. Libra's lever complete. And with that, so is the video. Why did I do Libra's lever first? Well, I just found it first. Where am I going now? Just back to that elevator. I'm gonna stay there, because I feel like it. I'm pretty sure I can go over that way. So, having done all that, oh, pretty light. I will see you next time on Myst 3 Exile. See you then, folks. Oops.